Hello, guys. Welcome to another Ajr3 podcast. And today we'll be covering a lot of topics. And you all know that how crazy the matches have been in the past week and weekend. So let's go. Let's do it. And here's Ranjan with me as always. So, hey, how you been, Ranjan?
Or
Did you see
Rohit,
the
how
matches?
first tell me
Hmm.
what about you? How are you now?
I'm good, but
it I'm
slightly
really happy
disappointed.
that
Mm,
we have made this, a weekly thing where we are
yeah,
now consistent with the podcast thing. So yeah,
yeah,
pretty much
that's
happy
great.
with that, I guess. Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed with Ronaldo not starting, but we'll talk about that later on. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's first talk about UCL draw, right? That happened last week. So let me share my screen and then we can talk about it. Mm, yeah, let's go. I think there are a few groups. Group A. Group A is
Well,
surprisingly
there's
comfortable. Yeah.
there's only one group to talk about, and we all know which group is that.
First, let's get briefly on Group A. I think Group A is also a good shout.
Yes,
There could
maybe
be
in
some
this
upset
case,
also.
yeah, and Liverpool not being that great, but I think they will be the winners of this group, and
Hmm.
maybe Napoli will, overhaul Ajax in this group. It's a 50-50 thing, I guess. I
I
feel that
think,
Napoli can go ahead with Ajax losing major players.
yeah, same.
So and Rangers also can, it's one of those group, where anybody can beat anybody. Champions League is such that anybody can beat anybody, but still,
Yeah.
in this group, I guess Liverpool is a little bit ahead of the rest three, but still, I feel
Based on
that
the past
Napoli
performances
will,
and everything.
yeah, based on the championship history and
I
uh,
mean, UCL,
three players playing there.
if there's a weak team, if that gets a draw against a big team, then the underdog gets a lot of boost because they
Yes, like
definitely will beat the weak team.
Sheriff did with Real Madrid. So that
Yeah.
was also there.
So Group B is Porto, Atletico, Leverkusen. I think this is a very straightforward for Atletico, and I think Leverkusen can go through. Porto maybe
Uh, yeah,
these three are
but
good.
I'll pick Porto over Leverkusen
Okay.
because they are the Portuguese champions. So
But
I
didn't
feel
Leverkusen just won Europa League? No, that was
no, it
Frankfurt,
was
right? Sorry. Yeah.
Frankfurt,
Yeah.
Eintracht
Porto.
Frankfurt.
Mm.
So from Group B, Atletico the Madrid is the favorites to win the
I
group.
think yeah.
I guess Porto versus Madrid will be a good game because uh, Porto will look to attack more. Madrid, being Madrid, will be sitting deep and just waiting for counters. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the most talked
But,
about group, I guess, the Group
you
C,
know, it's
Bayern, Barcelona, Inter.
so many memes every day go through against Bayern and Barcelona. And even when Lewandowski deal was going on, Nigelsmann, shot certain
Nagelsmann.
fires for Barcelona that I don't know how players are signing for Barcelona, and then Barcelona also had a. So they basically both the clubs had a something like a to and fro conversation, which was not very much friendly. So I guess Nigelsmann will remember that, and when
Bro,
Barcelona
there's
will
a
go to Allianz Arena, it
there's
will be
literally a clip. There's literally a clip of UCL draws where when Barcelona's name comes out, like in Group C,
and
Oliver
Oliver
Kahn
Kahn
is
is
laughing.
laughing.
He's saying, okay.
Yes, yeah, like
How about Inter? Inter
Barcelona.
could make an upset here, right?
Hmm, For
You never know.
me,
I think
you know,
Barcelona and
uh,
Bayern are
I don't
favorites, but
know. I
Inter
guess
could do
with
something.
Lewandowski in the squad,
Hmm.
I guess I'll say Barcelona will edge past Inter, but uh, I'll not be surprised to see Barcelona playing in the Europa League again.
Hmm. Because Inter has got their infamous duo back again, Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku. And then they
And
have,
don't forget that
bro,
these
they have
fourth teams
they have
with
Barella, they have Mkhitaryan, they have Hakan Çalhanoğlu, they have Gosens from Germany. I mean, they have some really talented player. Brozovic. One of the best defensive midfield.
Yeah, and we always just ignore the fourth team, whoever it is. But do
Yeah,
remember, like
they
they
can
can
choke off points.
also, yes,
They can be
absolutely.
big
Maybe
contributors
if
at times.
they even play a draw against one of the big clubs,
They
that
are
will
screwed.
be a
Yeah,
huge impact for
screwed.
the whole group. So I
Yeah.
guess Group C is the best group to follow. Most interesting matches will happen in this group. I still
Let's see.
say Bayern will win the group, and because Lewandowski and Barcelona have, although it has been just a few games only now, but I feel that Barcelona will edge past Inter and
Yeah.
go
And
through,
Bayern
because
has
I
added
really
like
want Chelsea
Mane.
versus
He's
Barcelona
very
in a
good.
knockout
Okay.
knockout stage.
Yeah, to make to show those players who joined Barcelona instead of Chelsea, that you made the wrong
Yes,
call.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I am waiting for it.
Okay, Group D.
On the hindsight, it may happen that Chelsea finish third, Barcelona finish third, and we
It
both
could.
meet in Europa League final. That would
It
also
could.
happen.
Then you'll have company from Arsenal and United as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting Bro, this one is a stacked group, right?
Yeah,
Apart
I
from
guess all,
Tottenham, it's Tottenham also chokes
even
sometimes.
Tottenham is not that great.
With
Like
Conte, they can
they
choke in
have been
UCL.
very, very, very lucky this season. Like
Holy
Nottingham
shit.
Forest yesterday just went
Hmm.
past the Tottenham defense because Nottingham Forest didn't had those clinical finishes, or you can say a bit of chemistry being
Hmm.
not that much of high level or of the Premier League level because of a lot of new signings. I guess Tottenham got away with that, but they were nowhere near playing good football.
It's difficult to
It
pick from these men, na? Sporting Lisbon
absolute.
always like
Even Marseille
does
can,
a decent job.
I
Marseille
have
has a
heard
very good
people,
team to pick
I have
this
heard
time.
people who are picking Marseille for the Ligue 1 title. So even Marseille could
There's,
come up and do an upset. So
I
this is
think
a
there
very
are
open
some
group.
very interesting players in Marseille right now.
Yeah, I feel that because of Conte and I
I
don't
think
know
Alexis
Antonio.
Sanchez has moved to Marseille. Marseille.
Still,
Yes.
like you
Sanchez
have
is there. Payet is there. Dimitri Payet.
Payet is there, yes, Dimitri, and he had a good season last time.
Then Tavares is
So
there.
yeah,
Oh,
so
okay, that's fine.
I
Mhm.
feel anybody from this group can go ahead and get a seat for the knockout stage,
They
and
have
anybody,
Bakambu.
even I would won't be surprised if Tottenham finishes fourth, although they won't, but still there's a possibility where Tottenham will maybe go to the Europa League, or it all depends on that particular match day, because anything can happen with the rest teams.
So, 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 what do you think? Which teams will? What if Cristiano Ronaldo moves to Sporting Lisbon?
I don't think so that will happen. But
Yeah.
yes, if he moves, I'll fancy Sporting to win. Maybe
Okay.
not
Group
the
E.
winner of this particular league,
Group,
sorry,
but
group,
to go
but
through to the
yeah,
knockouts.
but to go through the knockout stage.
They have actually very talented youngsters also. Like every team
Yeah,
is
but
big
again,
team is like
like
picking from there.
they will be facing much professional teams
I know.
in that. Just saying because Antonio Conte is a very shrewd coach, very disciplined coach. So I guess Tottenham will survive the group. But yes, again, it's a very open-ended contest, and I feel it is the most open-ended group among all.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with it. All right. So, Group E, Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg. This is first time I think Chelsea has got a little bit competitive group.
No, still, I don't think so. Like, I guess every time we get
The Milan versus Chelsea matches are going to be fire. I can tell you already.
yeah, especially with Zlatan and Chelsea's
Yeah,
history from the past.
Zlatan,
So
Rafael Leao is there.
no, Rafael Leao is a good player, but I guess anybody whoever wins that particular tie will win the group. I feel,
Does not
and
matter. They are like the Italian champions, Milan. So
yeah, they
they
are
might have
the
done something to beat everybody else.
maybe
Uh,
I still fancy Chelsea winning the group. I think we
mm.
should beat Milan very easily.
But if you
But
don't have
yeah,
a if you don't have a striker and considering the defense of Milan, It will be difficult if you don't convert your chances.
No, like talking about the rumors, we are very pretty much confident of signing somebody or the other till the
Only
end of
3 days
this month.
left.
Yeah, still there is 3 days. A lot of thing happens in the last day also.
Only
So
2 days left actually, because by your time it's already done, right? 29th is over.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And Salzburg is a good team. So is Dinamo, but I don't think so that they will be going through
In
from this
Salzburg,
round.
I think Benjamin Sesko, every team in
And he has
Europe
also
was.
moved to RB Leipzig.
No,
So
he did not move this year. He'll move that next year. That's the deal.
okay.
So he'll be playing
Oh,
this year in Salzburg only.
right.
So Group
Yeah,
F is
but
now.
like
Mm.
I don't think so that
I mean,
Chelsea and Milan
it
will.
would be a good time to keep an eye on that guy. That what does he do? Why
Yes, absolutely.
European teams were around him?
Yes, sure,
So Group
absolutely.
F, Real Madrid, Leipzig. I think this is a
Very
straightforward.
easy group for
These first
Madrid,
two
I'll
teams.
say.
Shakhtar can do some upset or something, but I see Real Madrid at least go through this, and then
Yeah,
Shakhtar and
yeah, very easily.
Leipzig
I
should
guess.
go.
I guess both Madrid and Leipzig will ease past
Yeah.
Shakhtar and Celtic. Although Celtic has also been in
Yeah,
good form
they will be a
recently, but
nuisance, right?
yeah, but I guess uh, you know Madrid being Madrid will go through for sure. Will win the group, and it will be a
Group
interesting take between Leipzig and Celtic.
Group G, Man City. I think they'll go through easy. Then
I
Sevilla and
don't know. Like
Dortmund.
Sevilla has lost Kunde. Sevilla, I guess they are not signing players as well. I guess much.
So
So
Dortmund,
Dortmund again, they have made a
Dortmund,
lot
right?
of signings.
Hmm.
So it will be interesting to see. But they will also have to find a striker because now Sebastian Haller won't be playing for them.
Yeah,
So
strikerless
I
mode something.
yeah, so I guess, but yes, Dortmund being Dortmund, I guess they'll find a way out to go out of
Copenhagen,
this
I
group,
think
and
they'll be
Sevilla
just
will
wanting points.
again be the Europa League champions. I'm pretty much sure.
Oh my god. Okay, you've seen that story so many times. Okay, Group H.
But again, amazing. The first game is only it's amazing, with Paris playing Juventus.
Hmm.
Uh, I recently saw that Juventus versus Roma game, which
Hmm.
happened, and
Yeah, 1-1,
uh,
right? That was a
yeah,
great game.
1-1. Yeah, I felt that Juventus should have buried the game very early. So they were playing really well, but just because it was Jose Mourinho, a late goal was inevitable. But I feel that Juventus looked good in that particular game, especially Vlahovic was also looking very sharp. So, yeah, again, Benfica is also a good team. We all know what happened last season. They almost, Liverpool took them a bit lightly and they scored 2 goals against Liverpool in the knockout. So,
But they
it
don't
will
have
be
like
interesting to see.
Nunes now.
Yeah, they don't have Nunes, but
Whoever performs well against Liverpool, they just sign their player.
and whatever money they want, they pay them just
Like
to headbutt
Minamino, they
another
signed
opponent to
first.
and get a get a 3 match ban after
I
that.
mean, like Porto played well against. First of all, Salzburg played well against them. They took Minamino. Then Porto played well against them. They took Luis Diaz. Then Benfica played well. Then they took Nunes.
It's
Where is
it's it's
Liverpool?
the trend.
Uh, yeah,
It's
I
the
think now
trend.
they'll be eyeing Rangers player or Ajax player or Napoli player.
Maybe Ryan Kent will be going to Liverpool. Nobody knows.
Yeah, and
Or
maybe
Tavernier.
Tavernier.
Yeah, Tavernier.
In Group H, I see Benfica will cause an upset to either of these two teams.
I feel
Most
that
likely
if
Juventus, but
Benfica has to cause an upset, it will be against Juventus and
you never
Paris. I
know. It
don't
could be
see.
like complacency
I
of Paris
feel
could
that
cause one.
self that egoistic guy will breeze past the rest, and
Because yesterday there was a Paris versus Monaco game. It ended 1-1.
yeah, I know.
And they could have
I
lost
saw
the
that.
game as well, Paris.
I was very really surprised after seeing the final score, but yes, yeah, Champions League is it's kind of a Premier League which happens. That's why
Yeah.
it is most talked about
Because these
there.
are the best teams with the best defenses as well
Best
in their
teams,
own
and
leagues.
yes, so yes, Benfica, like I
Mm.
guess it's really harsh on them that they have fallen in the group with PSG and Juventus. But yes, I guess Benfica will go through the Europa League,
I
and
want to see like a PSG versus Barcelona next if they
mm,
go through to the knockouts.
if Chelsea win their group, Barcelona will be the second in their group, maybe. So I am still keeping my fingers crossed for the Chelsea versus Barcelona game.
See,
I really want
whatever
that game
happens
to
if
happen.
Chelsea goes through, they will get an easiest opponent. I'll tell you already. They will get some what Leipzig or some other team.
Maybe from somebody from Group D.
Porto. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's all for Champions League. Okay, so
But
did you
yeah,
see this?
I guess after a lot of years,
Mm,
we have seen more of a balanced group overall. If we
yeah.
talk about,
Have you seen Southampton versus United game?
yeah, I saw that game. I saw that game.
What do you think
I
of
guess
them?
United were lucky to get the goal. I don't think so. They played really well. Their defense was spot on. Martinez was
Yeah, and
really a
Viran.
man
Yeah.
to look about. Yeah, Varane was also really good, and I feel that chances which they kept on missing in that particular move,
Could have
it felt
haunted them. Yeah,
like
easy peasy.
yeah, and you know I feel what I felt was after a very high intensity game against Liverpool, a lot of players died off, and were a flow of and more of looking to just go past because it's a midweek again. This I guess tomorrow only Indian time we play Southampton and such
Hmm.
games. So and I guess United play Leicester. So yes, they have to keep the fitness on their mind as well. They can't play every game with such high intensity. So that was I pretty much expected that performance, but I guess United could have been punished by Southampton, which they didn't.
I wouldn't say like United was lucky to get a goal. They were a well made goal, but Southampton was unlucky to not get a goal.
Yeah,
It
I'm
could
not
have been
talking
like
about
one
that
one,
goal.
and nobody
I'm
would have
just talking
complained.
about the 3 points. I guess United were lucky to get those 3 points.
They missed so many chances. I mean, the quality of
Yes,
delivery into the box was so good in the first half, and there was
yes,
absolutely nobody to, put that
absolutely. And I
finish.
feel one thing which was pretty much clear that Ronaldo is not in the plan for Ten Hag,
Yeah, that was my
and
second question. Like Ronaldo on bench for the second consecutive game, never
and
happened.
and with a team like Southampton, it was like really a statement which was made by Ten Hag that boss, you're not needed in the first team. If you're going to play the playing 11, you have to play it my way, and if you don't play it my way, then you're going to bomb the bench. So it was pretty much
I mean,
clear.
it's
I
the
feel that a lot of Ronaldo fans would have, you know wouldn't like that particular decision, but yes, it is a harsh reality. And to be very honest, when Ronaldo came in the game, he didn't look sharp. He was outrun by Salisu, and I guess not playing that preseason is now taking a toll on Ronaldo.
But I would also say that starting a game is much easier than coming as a substitute because in a Premier League the tempo is different. First you get on the field. If you're not a young player, you will struggle to find the tempo of the game at what pace the game is being played, and then it almost takes you 5 to 10 minutes to get involved, and then you are able to like get a little bit sharp. And he has been given like 4 minutes in the last game. What do you expect? Like he will come and score a hat trick? It's
No,
difficult
it's
if
not
you're
about
bringing in a
scoring a
Haaland or
hat trick,
something.
but what happened, like that one particular run when Ronaldo was through and Salisu came from behind and took away Ronaldo
Hmm.
to cleaners. To be very honest, and Salisu was playing the whole game. So that particular point, I felt like somewhere like it was a reality check for Ronaldo himself, I guess, that he's
But
37 and
but
he can't run long
that's
like
not
that.
how you'll play with a Giroud. Chelsea has played
Yes,
with Giroud and
absolutely.
won titles.
That's
Is
why that's
Giroud
why
is
he needs a
slowest
team like
striker?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's why he needs a team like Chelsea, where
And
he can just stay in the box.
yeah,
He will be guaranteed, deliveries into it, and he
absolutely.
will do what he's very good at. Even if a small space is there, he will find that space and score a goal.
Even you see,
So I guess
even you see like Lewandowski playing in Barcelona. He doesn't move much. He's in the box, and
yeah.
Rafinha and Dembele does all the work for him. They
Yes.
provide him
So
crosses and
I
everything.
guess with Ronaldo, it's pretty much clear that he will move,
Yeah,
or if he doesn't move, then it will be more of a,
he's very
you
very
know,
difficult, man.
I don't think so. It will be a good dressing room with
And
Ronaldo
I think
because he
Ronaldo
would
put in
want.
the request because he knew what Ten Hag's football is about. Because high
Yes.
pressing and all, you can't. This is harsh to ask a 37 who's going to be 38 years old to high press. Like this is not something he could do at this age. Who would
You
be
know,
like running?
Giroud was really did good for Chelsea, and
But
he
there's
was
one more
more of
thing.
a holding striker.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
he also pressed, but his pressing was because the whole Chelsea team plays very high line. So everybody's on the pitch. It's easier to you know put pressures on the players
I
who are in
guess
possession.
recently the rumors were also there that Mendes has again reapproached Chelsea to sign Ronaldo,
Let's see, these
but
2 days are gonna be like very interesting. And
yeah,
also in the last game when he came
my
up.
my
Also,
gut feeling says
one point I wanted to add it, like in Southampton game when he came off the bench, United were already thinking about preserving the lead. They were not going forward. They were not creating attacks. It was
yes.
the only Ronaldo winning the headers in there. They were
It in
launching
the
the ball.
last 30 minutes, United just sat deep. They
That's
just
the
sat
issue.
deep, and yeah, Southampton. You know, if it was
They
more
scored.
of a top six team, they would have scored goal.
Absolutely. Liverpool would never sit behind, or City or Chelsea. They
Yeah,
would try to find another. That's the kind of mentality like Ronaldo was before in Real Madrid. They would never stop scoring. Even at 1-1.
you know,
Even with 10
what
men, they
I
will go for it.
another thing which what I felt was, uh, like Ronaldo. I don't know with the Ten Hag ball. With normally he plays 4-2-3-1, right?
Mm.
So he being at the top, and if he comes late in the game with, as a substitute, so now I don't know with Anthony. I guess it might change, but till the time Ronaldo comes, both Rashford and Sancho would have died of their
Died
energy,
out
and
of
the
energy, no runs.
yeah,
Oh, now there's only
I
Ronaldo
don't think
left
so.
to make
He will
runs and all.
receive that kind of
So
passes or crosses or deliveries into the
that's
box
why
as
I'm
soon as
saying when the game starts, it's because the defenders have also not gotten used to the game. So that's new for them. That's when Ronaldo can be a nuisance for them, like
you know
aerially,
what
ground.
what happens when you press so high. It has been the same case with Liverpool. Like
Hmm.
if Chelsea had a good striker with them last season, both of the finals which we played against Liverpool, we could
Mhm.
have won very easily because Liverpool doesn't play in the last 5 to 6 minutes because all of their energy is drained off, and there
Absolutely.
is nobody who is running for the ball, right? So it becomes something like that because after all you are a human being, right? You're not a machine that you
Yeah.
will just go. You everybody is not N'Golo Kante, and you can now see that N'Golo Kante is also aging,
Now
so
you can
he's
also
also
add
picking up injuries.
Valverde to that group. He
Yeah,
also keeps
but
running
maybe like Valverde,
for
he is
90
still
minutes.
young. So, you know, I guess that intensity will die off. And
Yeah.
when that intensity is not there, again, if United is losing, then again, obviously
Yeah,
it's a different
we
ball
it's
game. But
still to be checked out. But they'll have their test, against Leicester. Okay, but then they have a next match versus Arsenal on Sunday.
yeah, that will
That
be a
will show
really
the
good
kid
match.
what these players can do
Yeah.
if they look
I
because
guess
they're
Leicester,
out of the color.
Leicester is
Arsenal will
having
lose
a
that.
really bad time.
Yeah,
If I
it's
talk
Leicester
about
losing
Chelsea
the
versus Leicester game, like we were 10 man, I guess, from the 28th minute.
match. Yeah,
So playing almost a full game in 10 players and scoring two open goals,
yeah,
you know, it feels like there's really some problem going on with Leicester.
yeah, true. And all right, so where do you think Ronaldo will be ending? Just give
I
me
don't
a
know,
quick
like
prediction. Quick prediction. Any club, any
whatever.
name, or staying, whatever you think. Yeah.
If my gut
Yeah.
feeling is if Aubameyang deal doesn't goes through,
Uh,
then he will come to Chelsea.
so your preferred destination, I'll give you like an option: Napoli, Chelsea, or stay at United. Put it in order: first, second, third.
Look, as a Chelsea fan, I would really love Ronaldo in the team.
Hmm.
For Ronaldo, it will be the best suited team for him. He will
I
score the
agree.
most goal in Chelsea.
I agree.
For the club point of view, I would say, I think Napoli would be a better fit than Chelsea and United because uh,
No, What do you
At
think
Chelsea, you need
will
to.
happen? I'm asking as per, not like which will be good for him. What do you think? What are the
I think
likelihoods?
I think my gut feeling says that he will come to Chelsea, but it's more of a 50-50. I think either he will stay at United or he will come to Chelsea, or
Okay. Or third
maybe
is
even
Napoli.
go to Sporting Lisbon kind of a thing. I don't
Sporting
think so.
Lisbon is no
Napoli.
big. Sporting Lisbon, no. The directors already said that we don't have any.
The thing with Chelsea is that Todd Boehly, on his first season,
He
wants
wants
to make
Ronaldo,
certain, impact signings. So he wants
mm.
to have Ronaldo. It's more of that guy in my background, that
but
laughing
I,
guy.
why,
If he agrees, this deal would have done very earlier.
but what I am hearing is that uh, that Tuchel has been told by Ralph Ragnick that your team is like you should not get Ronaldo in the team. I don't know.
Maybe,
Now
yeah.
I don't know these are real, right or not. He said like
I
this
don't know.
something like
Like,
that.
one thing which really upsets me is that Tuchel has a very bad experience of managing PSG players, and so he feels like every big ego player is same like Mbappe and Messi.
Hmm.
So I feel like it's a bit, you know.
Do you
Uh,
see the
uh,
comment?
yeah, I know. Yeah, rather than me playing FIFA, he should be in the podcast,
Yeah, yeah, agreed, agreed.
and this
So
guy
you,
as well.
so you guys are playing like a pro clubs, huh?
Yeah, we play pro clubs. You are
FIFA 22.
also you have left playing PS4, FIFA. So
Mm-hmm.
we are a very good team. We are in the Division 8, and I play that CDM role which I used to play in the
Holy
college.
smokes! Ah, I know, I
So
remember.
yeah,
Content.
so yeah, so that's what we look forward to.
Okay. So, uh, come on. I think PS4, PS5 connects, right? No.
Yeah, if you have that Ultimate Edition, you can play in both the consoles.
What the hell is this? EA is like ripping people off the monies, dude.
Yeah, it's
Seriously.
always the same.
Come on. Okay.
We would love to have you in the team with your left wing instincts. You can come through and give us a few more goals.
Yeah, some skills and tricks. Yeah, sure. We'll do it sometime. So let's go next. Yeah, Anthony transfer.
Yeah, I guess a bit too much paid, but yes, at the end of the day,
Bro,
if
he's quality
like
good, right?
I was with Abhishek last night, and
Hmm.
one thing he said that just keeping that 100 million in Glazer's pocket is better to get him for 100, even
Then
for
get
120, and
yeah.
get Anthony,
I
not to
mean the
give that
market
whole
inflation.
120 million to Glazers. So, in that way, it is good. Anthony is a good player. I have heard from a lot of guys that he feels like the same physique, or I'll not say physique, but the same gameplay which Ronaldo used to play in his young days. So if that is the,
Cristiano.
I haven't seen him playing much, but yes, if that's the
Cristiano.
case, then surely will. Ronaldo also played as a right wing when he came to United. So
Cristiano
obviously
Ronaldo,
made
right?
him right wing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I if I have seen his game, he seems like a little bit more explosive kind of Neymar because he's got all the skills. Like what you see in a
Yeah, even
futsal.
Ronaldo had all the skills, I would say.
Yeah, of course.
He
But
was
he was. But I
his
would say,
physique
but
his
that
physique
time
was also
Ronaldo
very
was.
lean when Ronaldo joined, and I guess a lot of things happened when he joined Madrid. I guess his mentality, his gameplay changed a lot
The only
there.
thing is Ronaldo at that age, I think he was even better than Anthony, to be honest,
Yeah,
because
obviously there's
he
no
was
question
so
on that.
fast. Yeah, his skill, like the way he used to skill step overs, he was so fast that I don't think so. I've seen ever a player do tricks that fast as a young Manchester
Yeah,
United player.
but yes,
And
again, it's a good it's good for United. Now I guess with Anthony coming at the right wing,
they'll
Sancho
be
will play
flair to
left
the
wing,
team because
and
Sancho lacks
then
space. He can
yeah,
be
and
used
then
as advanced playmaker.
Rashford can go at the top again, which proves the point that Ronaldo should move, and
Also,
they should
also,
come to
also,
he
you
should come
remember
to some other
2014
team.
World Cup where Portugal got eliminated in group stages? So that time
Ah,
Ronaldo was like injured. He used to train with the ice on his knee and all. So he wasn't at
hmm.
best at that time. At that time, it was told that by doctors that he has tendonitis, some kind of disease in his knees. So he has bad knees, and which does not have any cure. That made him to change his games. He can't do many now step overs with that things. He was not that effective. That made him to change his game from a left winger to more of a center striker. So that was one issue,
You know
and that is
that
the reason.
yes, you
And
know
that is the
that
reason his free kicks, dipped. You see, he after 2014 he hasn't scored many free kicks. Still, the number of free kicks Ronaldo and Messi have scored till date is equal, which is a mind-boggling stat, considering Messi is one of the greatest free kick takers in recent era. So
yes,
just imagine
absolutely.
how many Cristiano scored before 2014.
I really feel that if, again, it's a big question mark of from for any good player to come to Premier League and play, because it's so physical. So I would really love to see Anthony playing well in, the red jersey, being a Chelsea fan as well, because at the end of the day, it's if he plays well, we would be having another, because to let's break the ice that after Ronaldo and Messi, we don't have any one v one kind of a fight which is going on. So that is also a bit
Yeah,
disappointing for football as well. I feel.
second best
And
right now is like Lewandowski and Benzema,
yeah, but still they are nowhere near
because
what
they're in
Ronaldo
the
and Messi are,
okay,
right?
but they are like rivalry on its own league. In league, if
Yes,
you're comparing to
like
the league only,
if
in
I
league
if I
rivalry.
yeah if I say that Ronaldo and Messi are on one level, then these two are maybe two or three level below
Yeah, that's a
for both
fact.
of them.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and
they
the
are
thing
nowhere
is
near
like
of what caliber
they can be a
these
little
guys
bit
are.
nearer to Ronaldo, Messi in the individual best seasons, but considering the
Yes,
consistency,
yes, I agree
it's a
on
long
that.
shot.
I agree on that. But if you pick the individual best season for those two,
Oh, that's
you can collate for two seasons of these players goal scored,
yeah,
and
that's
still they will be having less scores than what
yeah.
Messi scored in that
That,
2014, I guess 2014 or
that's right.
2013, 11, whatever it
Bro,
was.
yesterday what happened? I was watching a Real Madrid match versus Espanyol. So it was 87 minute. It's 1-0. I think sorry 1-1. So the Espanyol won and Real Madrid won. We thought that okay, Real Madrid dropping points today. And then again Karim Benzema happened.
You
88th
know,
minute goal,
I
93rd minute goal.
today only I was speaking to Jatin, and
Hmm.
he was explaining that how I didn't knew that the goalkeeper got a red card. I just saw that free
Oh,
kick, and I it felt a little weird that it just went through. So what I felt was, with Ancelotti and Real Madrid, it's they always love to keep it late, and that's
hmm.
where the magic happens.
Okay. All right. So I think that Anthony is in United today for his medical. So he would be most probably.
Yeah, and Fofana is has
I
been flown off to
yeah.
US for
I was
his
actually.
medical.
Oh yeah. Why Chelsea's medical happens in US? Why not in
I don't
London?
know, like it's something between the Cobham doctors and the owners. Every
Well,
player who joins Chelsea get a free trip to USA. They will
that's
go
good.
do their medical, and then they'll come back to Cobham. So I don't know,
That's
like.
good. Uh, and you know what? I was reading some reports that Frankie De Jong is in London all of a sudden. What the hell?
Yeah, because I have
Why?
also heard that Van der Beek is getting married. So because of that, both Frankie De Jong and one more guy, I don't know who, is in England.
London. What the hell is
Yeah,
going on? So that debunks the claim that Frankie De Jong
no,
is
no,
joining Chelsea because
he is not
he would have been sent to
coming to
US, right?
Chelsea.
He would have been sent
Yeah,
to US.
he is not coming to Chelsea for sure.
All right. Mm.
Not in this window as well.
Your teammates are missing a CDM, right?
Yes, they just concede goals
But
when
right
I'm
now,
not playing with
CDM's
them.
commitment is here in the podcast for now. So, okay, so, bro, let's talk about like Arsenal.
Yes, like
Relentless Arsenal.
the biggest rival for Chelsea is Arsenal.
Hmm.
Let's say it, but I think they have started really well,
True.
which is a promising sign. I guess one of the reasons that I really like their start is they're playing with a lot of freedom, and they can express themselves. All the players are trying to express themselves. That is the best part of their game. One of the very good signing which they got, or it was a loan which they sent, and
Mm.
Saliba has come back to Arsenal again. He had a really good season at France, and he's now showing that why he was compared to Van Dijk in his earlier
Mm.
times, and also yes, I guess they are going good. All the Arsenal fans are really excited for this season. I don't think
Yeah.
so. They'll go ahead and win the league, but if they
Everybody
can
says
maintain
this
this
only now.
momentum,
But I would like to see some more games. The tough
yeah,
ones. What they do when they
yeah,
face a
the tough,
City, a
because they
Liverpool.
have they. I don't think so. They have even had one tough game yet.
Yeah, not yet.
You
But
know,
still, you can see them performing as a team, and that's a scary
yeah.
prospect, right?
No,
They play as a
what
team. They know
Jose
what they're doing.
Mourinho always used to say, that a team having many goal scorers is much better than a team having one or two goal scorers. So
Yeah.
even in this case as well, when nothing is happening, Gabriel Jesus is not giving in the goal, Saka is not having a good start, Martinelli is not
Martinelli comes
converting.
up.
All of a sudden, Odegaard comes and scores goals.
Odegaard comes up.
So
Zaka scores a long range.
yeah,
Just like
he has
last.
this customary thing
Who
that
was
he will score a
Gabriel?
long.
Gabriel scored a header in the end
Yeah,
to snatch the game from
but
Holland.
I really like what Arsenal are doing. Like, obviously, I don't want them to win the league, but yes, uh, I guess they have been really good.
But
They
one thing
just
is for sure.
outplayed Chelsea. They just outplayed Chelsea in the friendly.
Yeah.
We were beaten 4-0, I guess.
But that was friendly,
That should
we'll
have
just.
been an eye opener for us.
But one thing is
But
for sure, you cannot remove Mitrovic from fantasy league. You
I,
cannot.
I, I really want, if nobody is coming to Chelsea as a striker, go and sign Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, bro, he's granted a goal.
Mitrovic gives me the feels of Diego Costa.
Yeah, man. He bullies defenders.
Gives me the feels of Diogo Costa. So I really hope that he comes up. I know he won't come, but Chelsea. If you look at Chelsea and strikers,
Hmm.
all the bullish kind of a striker have succeeded, barring Lukaku.
Yeah.
But if you look at Drogba, if you look at Diego Costa, I guess last good striker we had was Diego Costa. So Mitrovic gives me the feel of Diego Costa. So I really hope that that is the case. Maybe with Ronaldo or maybe with Aubameyang, but both are not that much physical. So yeah, Mitrovic is like ripping apart every team. I guess he has scored
So, yeah,
4 goals already in 4 matches,
I think so. Yeah.
and he's, I guess, with the joint golden boot
Okay.
with, I guess,
No, 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 no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. Now we'll talk why he doesn't have a golden boot joint. Talking about City versus Palace, Haaland madness.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
He
yeah.
has
This
six now in four
this
games.
this guy has now scored a hat trick. Yes,
I
you
thought
know
he won't fit in the system, but what do you need when they are creating so many chances? Eventually,
that
he
that
had a
that
poor
is the
game.
only point that
Yeah,
I
he did
want
not play
Chelsea
really good, but
to
he
go
pops out
for
of somewhere to
CR7.
just.
I can see CR7 also scoring hat trick in Chelsea, because if you get 15 to 20 chances a game, you will score 1 or 2 goals.
Absolutely. And
City create so much that Haaland gets so many chances that he will score a lot of goal. That's why I want that particular monster in my team or in the blue, so that we can get maybe a 15-20 goal
And one thing is for
player.
sure, like if you put like a quality cross in the box, there's nobody jumps who's higher than Ronaldo. Maybe only VVD reaches up to the same height because of his height.
It doesn't
But
matter
he
if
jumps
there
so high.
is VVD. They Chelsea's wingers will find out a way to
Yeah.
pass the ball to the striker. Havertz gets so many chances.
Just
You
imagine
know,
Havertz gets so many headers in the game.
yes, Havertz is scoring a lot of headers. Just imagine. Then what Ronaldo will do? Again,
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
the only reason Haaland is not a kind of a player. Pep Guardiola never had a player like Haaland in his whole, I guess, managerial
Yeah.
career.
I would say
Not in, yeah,
I
Lewandowski
would say
was there.
Lewandowski, yeah, in Bayern.
Lewandowski
But
was
not
there.
yeah.
Lewandowski was there, but no such player in Barcelona, no such player in Man City till date. But
Yeah.
all of a sudden he
But
comes
City system
and
is
he
also a
starts
little
dominating.
different from
The
Bayern, so you
typical
can't
Pep
directly
goal.
compare, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
He
Yeah,
somehow fits. I thought like for why they sold Gabriel Jesus because he was the best fit in a City squad because he does everything. Plus, he's a goal scorer.
What I feel is that Haaland is going to score a lot of goals this season,
I
and
think
it's
so.
high
You're
time
right.
that I get him in my FPL team as well.
I had
So
captain. I have him had him captain last game. He scored hat trick.
that's really good. That's really good.
Thank
I
you.
had a really bad game week 4 this time, but yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's then Kevin De Bruyne will find him anyhow. Man, that guy is a magician. He
Forget
finds
about Kevin De Bruyne. They have Foden, they have Bernardo Silva, they have
Bernardo
Cancelo, they
Silva
have
last
so
game
much.
was
Even
unreal.
Gundogan. Gundogan is like
Gundogan is
that
also
underrated, unsung hero of Man City. Like he does so much to this team, and specifically when they were down and they were losing the league, and all of a sudden Gundogan comes and scores them the winner to win them the league.
but
Again,
you know
that's such a
I
winner.
think that City's system is right now that even if a Jesse Lingard comes in, he will also look good. Literally,
It's
man.
what
There are
Pep
some
does.
teams like these, right? Like
It's
Pep's
what
team.
Pep does.
Then you see Simeone's team. Doesn't matter. ABC name guy will also play the same. He'll also play dirty. He'll also like show the same work rate.
Even
Whoever you play.
even I guess Harry Maguire at Atletico Madrid will become like a full-on bully, and he will start bullying good strikers off the ball.
I can tell you, like any player from Atletico Madrid, striker, winger, or anybody can play center back in any team because they do so much defensive
Simeone
work,
plays.
bro.
If Simeone wants, he can
Literally.
play Oblak and goalkeeper, and maybe 9 players in the center back in
Goal,
the defensive position, and
yeah.
then only one forward in the front who will
Just
be
like
just
one,
lingering around the half line,
just like
halfway
once,
line, just to get one goal.
Alex Ferguson beat Arsenal with 7 defenders in the team.
Yeah,
That was like, okay, so yeah, Liverpool, bro. Liverpool versus Bournemouth. I thought Bournemouth will be squashed, but
that
9
fucking
0
Salah,
9-0, man.
he was my captain in
He
uh,
didn't
this
get anything.
FPL, and they scored 9 goals. Forget about scoring a goal. That guy didn't had one assist.
Oh God, seriously, man. I mean,
So but yeah, Mo
9-0,
Salah being
and
Mo Salah, I guess he is the best player
most of the time,
of the Premier League.
whenever Liverpool scores more than two, you will see like Mo Salah will be there inside, like an
And Mo
assist or
Salah,
a goal.
missed a very easy chances as well. So I don't
Sometimes
know,
it's just like the stress, like
what
everybody is
I
doing
feel
well. I
is
want to do.
what I really feel is Liverpool without Mane is a
That's a
bit
big
of a
loss, yeah.
question mark.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I
they.
now all those gray areas are coming up,
Yeah.
which Mane used to overshadow. I guess Mane was not picked over Salah, but I guess that combination was the main reason that Liverpool were scoring a lot of goals. They have scored a lot of goal against Bournemouth, but still they have 3 points.
I can
So
understand, it's easier to take Mosala out of a game, right? Because that's a one focus point. Then you had like Mane. Now your defense is like spread out to both sides. You have to manage both sides. That gives space to Firmino also and other
last time when
center mids
Liverpool
also to go forward.
Liverpool had, I guess, 5 points in the top in the first 4 games. I guess we have to dig deep to the
Hmm.
Brendan Rodgers era, I guess, when
Yeah.
this happened.
All right. I ran out of topics. You have anything else?
Now it's really good that we should also consider having these small podcasts where
Yeah.
it's good for the time frame as well. And I
See, the
just
thing is
finished my
like
office, and
there are 2 days left in the window, right? So when
yeah,
if Ronaldo transfers finally,
it will be
we'll
in the
have a
deadline day for sure.
short video on that, right? Apart from
Yeah, for
anything
sure
else,
we'll have it,
yeah,
and
we will spend time
it
on
will
that.
be in the deadline day. I just hope that Aubameyang goes to United and Ronaldo goes to Chelsea.
I want to see Ronaldo at Chelsea. Seriously, man, that is like tailor-made stuff.
If Ronaldo is in Chelsea, I'll say it right now. He can go ahead and win the Ballon d'Or. How? If Chelsea wins the league with Ronaldo, and if Portugal does really well in the
World Cup,
World Cup, Ronaldo still has a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or.
yeah,
So I guess that's. I don't think so that will happen because United can't win the league. I'll still say Chelsea can win the league with Ronaldo because all we lack is goal
finishing.
scoring
I've seen,
attackers.
yeah, absolutely. And then you can go like really far in UCL, maybe even win it. Who knows?
Yeah, UCL is
Because
we
I have
we
never
won
seen
UCL
like
with a nothing team.
Even
We
last year,
really had nobody
even
in the
last year when
UCL winning
Real
team.
Madrid said that our most difficult game was versus Chelsea because Chelsea choked so many chances in the game as well.
Yes.
So if
So
you had a
it's
good goal scorer, maybe you
that
could
has
beat everybody.
been the that has been the elephant Tuchel knows. Abramovich knew it. I guess Todd Bowie also knows after seeing few games. So I guess if we get a goal scoring striker, the rest part can be handled and Chelsea would be good to go.
Okay, one more thing I came up in mind. Let's talk about Mbappe's club.
PSG, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
They say that Mbappe doesn't pass now to anybody.
I have seen, it's really very painful to see so many egoistic players in one club, and now it looks like Messi and Neymar has teamed up, and
Yeah, tag team.
Mbappe has
Mbappe is
been
left
left
alone now.
alone. I don't know, like professionally they might not show it, but yes,
There's
I
inside.
guess
I know
both
that,
Messi and Neymar's time at PSG is
bro.
coming to an end.
Now they are saying that Mbappe is not passing or something. I'm saying like literally this the same thing would happen if Papa Perez is playing as a striker for Real Madrid. If he owns the club, he'll do whatever he want to do. That's your
Absolutely.
that's
And
your
no, I
doing,
guess
right?
one of I guess we were only discussing that everybody is saying that Mbappe is not scoring goals. Mbappe hasn't won the Ballon d'Or, and he is not as much goals as Messi did at when he was 22. But I guess that is also one of the factors which that's why he is saying that yes, I need to score goals because
Yeah, bro.
I
Last year he
forget
had
about the Ballon d'Or.
69
I
goal
want to be
assist
in the top three.
69 goal assist contribution last year, Mbappe.
Yeah.
So that's not like
But
a
yes,
small
again,
feat, but
it's all
I
comes
can
down to who
understand
wins
him
first.
also. Like he also want to win the because Messi, Neymar has won almost everything. Now he wants to win. He wants them to help him to win stuff,
He can
especially
also
when
win
the
if
club is told.
France has a really good chance of winning the World Cup, right?
I don't
Because
know
their
their
team is the
performances
most
in
complete
UEFA
team.
Nations League and Euro 2018 was there 2020. Yeah, was bad.
Yeah,
They
it
got
was
knocked out of
bad, but
Switzerland.
it was bad, but they are the complete team. They have
But
the
they have
most
Benzema
amount
now.
of
Then they
players
have
in every position.
Kamavinga, Chouamini, Kante, Jules Koundé, Varane,
Varane, and
Theo
then you have
Hernandez.
Benzema. Just imagine Benzema and Mbappe at front. So
Bro,
and
Ben
specifically
Yedder,
why I'm telling this because
Ben
Benzema is
Yedder,
having a good year again. So
Coman.
I'll fancy France to even go ahead and win the
We will actually do
World Cup
a
again.
World Cup
Maybe the first
because I
time.
think it's in World
I
Cup is in
don't.
8 weeks away.
Not the first time. Not the first time because Uruguay has won couple of World Cups. You know,
So World Cup is like
back to
8 weeks
back.
away. We will do a dedicated podcast to World Cup and discussing all
Yeah,
games and other stuff.
that's it is now because of the World Cup.
Inevitable.
Chelsea should again go ahead and sign Ronaldo because
Hmm.
he would because at United he will not get the game time which he
No, you won't.
requires for the Portuguese team, right? So
Absolutely.
he
Yeah.
would like to have that particular dominant playing number 9 role over there.
Yeah. Okay, I think so. That was the podcast, and
Yeah,
time
really,
to say
really,
goodbye.
I guess, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm really happy that we are continuing this series, and yes,
Yeah,
hopefully we'll
consistency
again
is
come
the
up with
key. We love to
consistency
talk
is the
about
key.
football, and that drives us to
Why not?
come on the
Why not? Why
podcast
not?
and discuss so many things. That
Sure,
it's like a common place for us to discuss so many things, which we otherwise we
absolutely.
wouldn't get a chance to.
We
We're
just
so busy
discuss
in
the
our
same
lives.
thing over WhatsApp? Why not go ahead and discuss over
Yeah,
here?
it's much better, and we are able to like talk to each other. And
Yeah.
maybe if somebody's listening to our podcast or watching the podcast, that's it for them also, And
If anybody is listening, that please give me a role in the Chelsea's transfer department. I would really want and want to bring Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea.
yeah, that would be like great. Todd Bowley is in for it. Let's see if Tuchel says that as well. All right. Bye
Okay.
bye.